Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jayo Gopichana Vallabha Jayo Girivaradhari Jayo Girivaradhari Jayo Gopichana Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Radha Madhav Radhe Jai Radha Madhav Radhe Jai Radha Raman Radhe Jai Radha Raman Radhe Jayo Jagannadha Baladeva Subhadra Mai Jayo Sudarshana Jai Jagannadha Jayo Baladeva Subhadra Mai Jayo Sudarshana Jai Gauranitai Jayo Gauranitai Jai Panchatattva Jayo Panchatattva Jayo Panchatattva Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you, devotees. So, we'll start with prayers and we will try to see today 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam by Sanatan Nitai Prabhu's mercy actually. Prabhu has told me to talk about 10th canto Definitely, I know I'm not at all qualified for that. But still, yeah, by Prabhu's mercy and all the Vaishnavas' mercy, I'll try to speak. Start with the pranam mantra. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum lankaye girim yatkrapatam aham vande Shri Guru Dinataranam Paramanandhamadhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Om Ajnanathimirantasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilidham Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhudale Swayam Rubha Kadhamahyam Dadadi Swapadhandigam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudha Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rubham Sagrajadham Sahagana Regunadam Vidamtam Sajivam Sadvedam Savabodham Parijana Sahidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padhan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanvitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanda Radha Kanta Namostude Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sude Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupasindobhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bodhale Srimade Jayapadava Swami Nidhi Namine Namacharya Padaya Nitai Kribha Pradhaine Gaurakadha Dhamadaya Nagaragrama Tarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bodhale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nidhi Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavada Sevaya Bhagavadi Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavadi Naistige Shrinvadam Swakada Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridyandasto hi abhadrani vidunodi suhutsatam. Hare Krishna. So I'll share my screen. There is a small presentation. I thought that will be helpful for all of us. I'll present my screen. Sumit Prabhuji, can you make the co-host?
Yes, Mataji, I'll make. You're already co-host, Mataji.
Is it?
Yeah, you can share screen.
That option is not coming.
And let me make you host maybe, or option is not coming, Mataji, for you?
Yeah, option is not coming.
Can you check, Mataji, now? I made you a host actually.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, okay, 1 second. Yeah. So, actually, we all know, 10th canto. No, that is the sweetest of all Krishna's pastimes. The very, very sweetest of, already Krishna's pastimes are very sweet. And sweetest of that is this, 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So I thought I'll present this as a wonderful Krishna. So it's all about Krishna. There is nothing more actually. In the 10th canto, we can say, Krishna and his protection towards his devotees. So mainly, the topic here it will be about Krishna. And it is also, Prabhupada has mentioned, this is the summum bonum of everything. So we will see actually how it is. We'll start with one shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10.1.4. निवर्ततस्येरुपघीयमानाद् भवौषधाश्रोत्रमनोभिरामा कौत्तमश्लोक गुणानुवादात् पुमान् विराजेद विना पशुघ्नात्. So it says that actually, who don't want to glorify Krishna? Krishna is explained by our acharyas in the parampara system, who don't want to actually glorify such a wonderful person. So those who are, it says that such glorification will not be befitting for materialistic people. And materialistic people is considered here as a, pashugna, butcher, or killing his own self. So if we want to kill ourselves, then don't hear Krishna Katha. If if we want to kill ourselves, then we should not hear Krishna Katha. Otherwise, all other living entities will be automatically, naturally attracted by the pastimes of Krishna's various leelas. So we can see actually, most of you have seen from last week actually, last 2-3 weeks, so the Bhagavatam represents actually the beautiful form of Krishna. It says that even the beautiful form of Krishna no one can represent, but Srimad Bhagavatam represents that. I think Kripam Prabhu also mentioned, and various other devotees also mentioned about Canto 1 and 2 is considered as a lotus feet of Krishna, and 3 and 4 his beautiful legs, and Canto 5 represents his waist, Canto 6 is heart, the heart of Lord Krishna, and Canto 7 and 8 are both his hands, and Canto 9 is his neck, and 10 represents actually his beautiful face. So we may start with the lotus feet, but everybody wants to look at the face, how beautiful it is. And that is this 10th canto, especially in this 10th canto, chapter 29 to 33 represents his beautiful smile. So it's 10th canto, it's beyond explanation actually. We cannot explain Srimad Bhagavatam, or we cannot explain the pastimes of Krishna. And even Shukadev Goswami also mentioned that only few pastimes I'm explaining here. Because he has to finish actually. Parishit Maharaj is waiting, that death. And what happens is, when Parishit Maharaj started hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, he forgot about his death only. When is his death time? He forgot about his eating. He forgot about his sleeping. He forgot about, everything. Everything he forgot. Usually devotees will go to sleep, or we fall asleep when the Bhagavatam class starts. But but Parishit Maharaj, he forgot all these things. And this Parishit Maharaj eagerness actually to hear Srimad Bhagavatam made this 10th canto very big. We all know 10th canto is having 4 parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Because our Parikshit Maharaj is eagerly asking, what did Krishna do? What after that? What did Krishna do? After crawling, what did Krishna do? After his Vrindavan pastime, what did Krishna do? After his Mathura pastime, what did he do? Each time his eagerness, and even Shukadeva Goswami mentioned that because of your eagerness, I cannot stop talking about Krishna. So here the perfect speaker and perfect listener is there, and we are fortunate actually by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada to discuss about this and release these pastimes. Otherwise, when we examine our qualification, we don't have any qualification actually to hear these wonderful pastimes of Krishna. So all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So Canto 11 explains about his forehead, and Canto 12 his crown of the Lord. So beautifully explained about the beautiful form of Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam. So it is considered Srimad Bhagavatam is non-different from Krishna. It is the literary incarnation of Krishna. Krishna and Srimad Bhagavatam is non-different. So one should definitely read Srimad Bhagavatam. If you don't have Srimad Bhagavatam, then that is considered a very great loss, very great loss. But if you have Srimad Bhagavatam, don't think that, okay, I have to carry all these 18 books or 12 cantos when I will read. I am not reading at all. No need to think of this. Who want Krishna at home, they should definitely bring Srimad Bhagavatam to home. Especially when we hear about this 10th canto, we can understand how beautiful it is. So as I mentioned, it is the biggest of all the cantos. Srimad Bhagavatam totally has the 335 chapters. And in that, Canto 10 itself has 90 chapters. 90 chapters are there in the 10th canto itself. So you can say that 1/3 of Srimad Bhagavatam is there in the 10th canto. So that beautiful and that important actually this 10th canto is. But we should not jump. We should not jump onto the 10th canto and say that, oh, Mataji told, okay, 10th canto is very important, so let me go and immediately read Srimad 10th canto Srimad. No, not like that. First, we have to understand who Krishna is. Who Krishna is, how glory, what opulence Krishna is having. How greatness he's having. He's beyond our imagination or beyond our material concoction. He's above all these things. First, we have to understand that by reading all the other cantos, then we can actually relish. Otherwise, when we read Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, we'll think that, oh, a small boy, he's playing, my child also play, he's playing with his girlfriends. Yeah, we also have done playing with the girlfriends and boyfriends. We immediately jump to, we try to compare with our own life. It's not like that. Prabhupada say God is God and a dog is dog. So that we should understand. So in this 10th canto itself has 3 parts. Chapter 1 to 40 explains the pastimes in Vrindavan. So basically the Vrindavan Leela, the sweet pastimes. Krishna also wanted to again and again hear about this Vrindavan Leela. Even though he played this Vrindavan Leela, he again and again want to hear about this Vrindavan Leela. That the Jagannath Rathayatra also reminds us actually this Vrindavan Leela. Krishna want to come back. Gopis are trying to pull him back to Vrindavan. And so that separation from Vrindavan, actually Krishna has formed or taken the form of Jagannath. So in the 40th chapter actually it's a transition. Krishna and Balaram basically going to Mathura. We'll see that a little bit. You cannot explain actually the 10th canto in one class. It's very, very difficult actually. It needs a series of sessions actually to explain the full 10th canto. So 41 to 50th chapter explains the Mathura Leela of the Lord, and 51 to 90, 90th chapter explains his Dwaraka Leela. So as I already mentioned, as Krishna is unlimited and we are limited our conditioned souls, it's very, very difficult to explain the pastimes Krishna, but we'll try to, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, by mercy of Guru Dev, and you can try to see actually, for our own purification, we can try to see actually the 10th canto. So as I mentioned that, we have to understand the essence of Vrindavan Leela. So the essence of Vrindavan Leela, actually Krishna wanted to explain, actually, this is the sweetest of all my pastimes. Whatever pastimes I have done, this is the sweetest. I want to again and again relish this sweet pastimes of Vrindavan. Even though Krishna went to Dwaraga with his queens, 16,100 queen, still Krishna was always calling about the gopis, gopas, and his bugles, his buffalo horns. He cannot separate. Krishna cannot be separated from his Vrindavan. So we can see actually how sweet dealing actually with all his devotees. And we should always remember that it is not a one-way approach. No, the gopis also, they don't know anything other than Krishna. For them, Krishna is their life and soul. The life and soul of the gopis are Krishna. They don't know anything other than Krishna, anything other than his pastime, anything other than his beautiful face, anything other than his curly locks of hairs. Such beautifully, actually, the gopis are able to drink actually the sweetness of Krishna in separation also. So we have to understand that Vrindavan Dham is not just a place. It is actually Krishna's body. So Krishna and Vrindavan Dham is non-different. That's why now also some, we can see some devotees when they go to Vrindavan, they will not wear the chappal. They don't want to keep, it's a disrespect actually, So because this is a body of Krishna. And we can also see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu going to Vrindavan and how much he's trying actually to go to Vrindavan. So actually Krishna likes, Krishna wants us to approach him with a lot of eagerness. It's not like buy one ticket. Okay, I brought one ticket and or I got an appointment and tomorrow I can meet the Prime Minister. Maybe you can do that. But Krishna don't want to approach, Krishna don't want us to be approached to him in that way. The Lord wants us to approach him in so much of eagerness. So Krishna will put the devotees into so much of difficulties actually. So much of difficulty, so devotees will be eagerly waiting when I can see Krishna, when I can have my pastime, my loving exchanges with the Lord. So in this actually, in the Vrindavan Leela, actually we can see the beauty of Vrindavan. I explained. The trees now also when we go to Vrindavan, we see in the Vrindavan, the trees are bending down. To show actually offering obeisances to Krishna. And it looks like serving Krishna, and they, when the gopis actually, or the Vrindavan Vasis, when they hear the flute sound of Krishna, they become stunned. Because Krishna fill these holes of his flute with the love. The love, what you say, the love of Krishna, actually, we cannot explain. We don't actually love only. We only know lust, or we only know selfish interest, how I can acquire others' property, or how I can love my partner or my boyfriend so that I can also get back something. So that only we know. But Krishna's love is not like that. So this, all the Vrajavasis, they get completely attracted by hearing the flute sound of Krishna. So they became stunned. The rivers, trees, bees, the bees actually, they will, they roam around actually the beautiful garland of Krishna to take all the nectar from the, from the garland of Krishna. And the nature also arranges in such a way that Krishna can have nice pastimes. Nice pastimes. So everything in Vrindavan is actually a person, and even the grain of sand, even the trees, everything is Chaitana. There is no dull matter. And when Krishna came to the earth, or the material world, Krishna actually brought his own abode. The Golok Vrindavan actually Krishna brought, but we will not be able to see Vrindavan as it is, because of our material eyes. That's what Prabhupada always say. First we should chant the names of the Lord, get our senses purified. Then we can actually see the Dham, see Krishna, and see his pastimes, everything. So the Sri Krishna Namadi na bhave grahyam indriya. So we can see actually all the residents, especially Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, all the animals, they just love Krishna. They just want to surrender to Krishna. Prabhupada says that this is the perfection of life. Everybody wanted, they don't want anything other than Krishna. They all want to love Krishna, not want to actually, their life is actually loving Krishna. We sometimes we feel actually, oh, I need a break from Krishna consciousness. I need a break from chanting. Suppose our Guru, they say, today Sunday, you don't need to chant. We'll feel, oh, so nice. Oh, I can sleep for more time, or I can, watch some movies or something like that. But these gopis, actually, we can see that they cannot remove Krishna from their heart or from their mind. And gopis are saying, I'm trying to, when Krishna left Vrindavan, I'm trying to forget Krishna, but it's impossible. It's impossible. For us, actually, the other way. We are trying to remember Krishna, but it's impossible. That's what we need the help of association of devotees. We need the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So many things actually we need to remember Krishna always. But the gopis actually, for them to forget Krishna, they need so many things. So that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also glorifies actually the worship done by the gopis is the topmost. It says that Aradhya Bhagavan Rajesha Tanaya Stadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kaji Upasanam Rajavadum Margena Vakalpida Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumarto Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Madam Idam Tatra Dharana Para. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that Lord Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, is worshipped along with his transcendental abode, Vrindavana. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesh, Tadhama Vrindavana. That Dham also is worshipped along with Krishna. And Ramya Kajupasarabhajavadum, the most pleasing form of Lord, that or the who can please the Lord, the topmost is the gopis. No one else actually can please the Lord than the gopis. And he also says that Srimad Bhagavatam is the spotless authority on everything and pure love of Godhead. So Srimad Bhagavatam, we should understand that there cannot be any spot on Srimad Bhagavatam. We have so much of spots, our nose is like that, or our, teeth is like this, or our hair is like that, so many, and on a personal form, or now so many other things, actually, there are so much of mistakes in us, but Srimad Bhagavatam is the spotless, there is no mistake, there is completely given by actually Krishna. So how there can be mistakes? We imperfect men, actually they will make mistake, but Krishna is perfect, so he cannot make any mistake. So these are the statements that is given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we should understand that of all the type of worship, the worship of Krishna is the topmost. And basically, the worship that is done by gopis towards Krishna, that is the topmost. So actually going forward, a little bit, you can try to see what all in the Vrindavan Leela. So, we can see actually Krishna actually wanted to show some mercy towards the Devadas. especially Lord Indradev, Lord Brahma, they thought actually their positions are very, very high. Indradev thought, I'm the controller of the rain. And Brahmaji thought, I'm the controller of the whole universe. So they got puffed up. So Krishna actually, just like a father, so what the father does, the father actually, he corrects the mistakes of a child, by giving small punishments. So Krishna also punished Indradev. Krishna punished Indradev. He was not able to get any rains. After 7 days, there is no rains, nothing. Now, what you will do? So then Indradev actually understood, oh, I'm not the controller. Krishna only is the controller. He only giving me all this strength. Then surrendered to Krishna. So he wanted to bring actually the surrender aspect from all of us. That surrender is not there, then Krishna will not reveal himself. And in the Brahma Vimoha Leela also, Krishna actually thought Brahmaji actually tried to steal actually the cows and calves of Krishna, thinking that, okay, if you are so powerful, let me see what you will do without your cows and calves. So Brahmaji actually hid all this, his most dear friends actually, most dear friends and Brahmanas and the cows are more dear to Krishna. So he thought, okay, let me take that. Brahmaji thought, and what he will do. Then, that is the Leela actually Krishna did. And Brahmaji understood, oh, I am not the controller. I am not the controller. There is a supreme controller above me. And I forgotten that. I forgot that. And then the Brahmaji's praise starts, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, actually, you can see the praise actually is given by Brahmaji. And in that, there's very famous shloka. I know most of you must be knowing in the 10th canto, 14th chapter, 8th shloka. Tattenukampam susamikshmano munjana evatmakritam vipakam hritva vaburbhir vidadhan namaste jivedayo mukti pade sadhayabhak. So this shloka, actually, it's it's a very nice instruction for all of us. So Lord says, Brahmaji says that, my dear Lord, one who earnestly waits for you to bestow your causeless mercy upon him, all the while patiently suffering the reactions of his past misdeeds and offering you respectful obeisances with his heart, with his words and body, is surely eligible for liberation, for it has become his rightful claim. A devotee earnestly awaits the mercy of the Lord. By hearing actually this shloka, we all feel, oh, so nice actually. We think, okay, I'm chanting for so many years, why Krishna is not showing his mercy? I am doing this fasting, I'm preaching, I'm doing that. But when we hear this shloka given by Lord Brahmaji, actually, Lord Brahmaji is telling that we have to actually wait for the mercy of Krishna. By the time actually we are suffering our past misdeeds, and the shloka actually in the purport, Prabhupada more explains that one who fully surrendered to Krishna, Krishna takes away all his past misdeeds. And what we see actually, the so-called suffering is just, Krishna wanted to clear out their tendency to enjoy the material world. So that enjoyment tendency, Krishna want to remove. So that will be looked as if, it's kind of a punishment. It's like kind of a, past misdeed, but actually it is not the past misdeeds of a living entity, just the enjoying mentality Krishna want to remove. So Brahmaji clearly mentions that, further in the purport, Prabhupada mentioned that actually a son actually is a rightful claim for the property of his father. By default, actually, our parents have some property. When their time over, definitely we will get that property. Similarly, we are also the rightful claim for Krishna's mercy. And so when we are actually surrendering to the Lord, doing our seva to the Lord, following the instructions of Srila Prabhupada, following the instructions of our Srila Gurudev, we are actually also the rightful claim for getting the mercy of Krishna. But we should be patient. I know that is the most important thing. I know if we are not patient, then I know even Rupa Goswami also mentioned that what is the 6 things actually? Enthusiasm, Nishchaya, Utsaha, Nishchaya, Dhairya, Tat Karma Pravartana. So the patience is very, very important for us. I know, so that nice praise actually Brahmaji is giving. So in order to understand all this more, definitely we should read Srimad Bhagavatam. We cannot explain this all thing in one class or one series of class also. It will not get over. Definitely we should every day read Srimad Bhagavatam. Then we can get out of this. Even though we are there in the material world, we are at the same time not in the material world, by touch of Srimad Bhagavatam. And the following pastimes are Krishna killing the various demons actually. The first demon killed by Krishna is, all of you know that, Putana. Most of you know about all this pastime, but for our own purification and to relish actually again and again the pastimes of Krishna. So it says that when Putana demon got killed by Krishna, and when they burned the body of Krishna, body of this Putana, the nice fragrance actually came out from the body of Putana, and the nice fragrance. So it's like, so that's what when Krishna killing a demon means, it is actually liberating them. And not only that, Krishna gave the position of a mother in Golok Vrindavan, assisting Yashomata for this Putana. Just we can, that's what in the 3rd canto of Srimad Bhagavatam means, Aho Bhagiyam Stana Kala Kodam. How much fortunate, one who has killed such a demon and given the position of a mother. Which person we can see more merciful than Krishna, than that wonderful Krishna. He has given the position of a mother for a person who tried to kill him. Whenever somebody thought about bad against us, we'll think, some plot against that person. Okay, I'll do like this. He has thought like this to me, okay, or he has done like this to me, I will show my face and I will show my color also. Like that, immediately we will take revenge on that person. But here Krishna, what he is doing, he is giving the topmost position for such a person. So for the Lord, actually, killing demons and protecting them, protecting the devotees is all the same. And killing of Arishtasura, Trinavarta coming as a wind demon and trying to take out Krishna, and Yashoda was thinking, oh, why Krishna has become so heavy and I am not able to carry him. Let me put him down. So these are actually the pastimes that is arranged by the the internal energy of the Lord, Yoga Maya. She arranges the pastimes in such a way that Yashoda also feel, oh, I have to take care of my child now. Who will take care? This demon is coming. I know my child I'm not able to carry. Who will take care of my child? So Yoga Maya arranges actually all these nice pastimes, so Yashoda can more and more increase her affection towards his beloved child. And killing of Aghasura, Shakatasura, and the Kaliya Mardhana. I know Kaliya also felt that, I don't have any, I don't know your glories, but how merciful you have become. How merciful you have put my lotus feet on my head and delivered me. So all these demons actually was basically delivered by Krishna, by his touch. So when Krishna touches somebody, immediately all, so this Bhagavatam says actually all these demons, it represents the different anarthas in us: Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moha, Mada, Malsarya, and all these anarthas are represented by these demons. So by the touch of Krishna, these anarthas get removed. So for us also, when we get in association with the Krishna through the form of Srimad Bhagavatam, or through the, with the help of the devotees, when we get connected with Krishna, then all our anarthas also will start going away from us. One by one, lust will go, one by one, kama will, krodha will go, one by one, greed will go. All these demons also will start moving away from us by the touch of Krishna. So if we want to touch Krishna, again, we have to touch Srimad Bhagavatam. We have to read Srimad Bhagavatam. We have to every day basically read and discuss with also, discuss with others about the sweet pastimes of Krishna. Krishna will be more happy when we discuss his pastimes with others. That's what Krishna is saying, that in Bhagavad Gita also. Okay, I forgot that shloka. So the Lord will be more happy actually when we discuss his pastimes with others. And coming again, killing of Kamsa, so yeah. So basically we can see that, Krishna's name itself means that Krish means attract, and Na means Ananda. So one who can attract every living entity and give them bliss actually, and give them bliss or Ananda, that is actually Krishna. So that's why the Lord was given, or Lord himself decided actually this name. No one can give name to Lord, and Lord himself has decided. Now, a little bit we can see about the advent of Lord Krishna, or the appearance of Lord Krishna. I think most of you must have already so many times heard, the last week, by the Janmashtami time. So still again, quickly you can discuss that. So, Devagi and Vasudev, Krishna mentioned that they have worshipped Krishna in the past 3 births. First it was with Sudapa and Prishnigarma, and then Aditi and Kashyapa. Sudapa and Prishnigarma wanted, his son like, they worshipped Vishnu and said, I wanted a son like you. So nobody can be a son like the Lord. The Lord himself said, okay, I will only appear. And to Aditi and Kashyap also, their next birth, and Vamandev appeared. And next birth, Devagi and Vasudev, the Lord appeared. Yeah, the Lord appeared actually, and it's not like a normal birth. From the mind of Vasudeva, it was transferred to the mind of Devagi, and from the heart of Devagi, Krishna just appeared with 4-handed form. With 4-handed form, Shankh, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Krishna just appeared, and Krishna told that, okay, I have appeared in this form so that I can remind you, past birth also you have worshipped me. I know you wanted a son like me. Now also I have agreed to you. So we have to understand that whatever a sincere devotee prays to the Lord, request the Lord will make sure that will happen. So it's all depends on our sincere prayers to the Lord. It all depends on our how much we dedicate ourselves towards the Lord. Lord will definitely want to make his devotees, devotees happy. So that's what in this 10th canto also explains about the Ashraya Tattva. Ashraya Tattva means Krishna is the Ashraya for all the surrendered souls. And at the same time, Krishna also became the, he also takes shelter of the devotees. That nice exchange or nice dealings with Krishna and the devotees, actually we can see in this 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So, and then later Krishna was transferred to Nanda Maharaj and Yashomata, and Nanda Maharaj also and was in the previous birth, Drona and Dhara. They pray to Lord Brahmaji. They pray to Lord Brahmaji to have a son like Krishna. Not only that, they wanted to enjoy or take care of Krishna in his childhood form. So that also Krishna is satisfied. So whatever desires are there in the devotee's heart, the Lord will make sure it will happen. And then there are many pastimes in between. And in that, in the 10th canto, actually, the most important pastime is the pastime the Lord had with his gopis. As we just mentioned that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also mentioned that of all the worship done by all the devotees, the topmost of all the worship is the worship done by the gopis. So actually, Krishna was playing his flute and he was attracting actually all the gopis. One day he decided, actually, I should give pleasure to all the gopis. Because the gopis, Krishna can understand the mind of everyone. I know the gopis actually wanted Krishna as their husband. And the gopis wanted to have conjugal relationship with Krishna. So the Krishna decided, actually, okay, today I am going to please my devotees. And he played his flute, and all the gopis actually, they came to the arena where Krishna was playing. So it is mentioned that, as again, I said, like, these pastimes, we should not think on the material platform. One boyfriend is calling, now through the mobile phone, okay, you come and meet in this forum mall. I will also come at this time, and we can have some nightclub dance. And it's not like that. These gopis actually, they were lying down with their husband, with their material body. Their spiritual body actually went with Krishna and played. So when the husband, they looked nearby, their wife is there only. They didn't understand, actually, their wife has left to Krishna. So we should not think these all pastimes on the material way. So when they met, actually, Krishna, Krishna asked, oh, what happened? Why you have come to the dead of the night? I think this is not the good time, actually, to see the beauty of Vrindavana. I know the Vrindavan forest is so beautiful. I know the creepers, the trees, and the flowers, everything is so beautiful. So Krishna said, now you have enough seen Vrindavan forest. Now you can go back. And the gopis are, very, very morose, and they were drawing some pictures with their lotus feet, the souls. And then Krishna said, okay, you're not planning to go back. Okay, then he started, then he started to do the pastimes with the gopis. Suddenly he disappeared. And that time, actually, the gopis, they cannot even one moment, yughaidam nimishena chakshusha. So one nimisha is just like a yuga for them. One yuga, one Satyuga is gone. Krishna went, it's like a Satyuga is very, very, big, we cannot explain. So that much time, actually, they feel from separation from Krishna. So they cannot, keep quiet. So they started singing. They started singing about Krishna. They started behaving like they want. Gopi said, I'm Krishna, now you jump on me. No, I'm sorry, I'm Kaliya, now you jump on me and punish me. And I am, one gopi put some dupatta on their head and said, no, I am Govardhan, and I'm going to lift this Govardhan. So many things, actually, they were enacting, so that that separation, feeling of separation will be reduced. So just we have to understand, actually, how these gopis are attached to Krishna. How these gopis, and we can also say that Krishna is not at all impartial. The love of gopis is such a deep, actually. Krishna himself says that I cannot repay, or I cannot give back, actually, the love that you're giving to me. So, and Prabhupada many times, actually, explains about, gopis should not be taken on a material platform, but their love for the Lord is very, very deep. And then they slowly started singing this Gopi Geet, starting with not starting with, actually, it's a the very important shloka in the Gopi Geet, actually, most of you must have heard. Tava katamridham tapta jivanam kavibiriditam kalmashapaham shravanamangalam srimadhadadam bhuvi grinandiye bhuridha jana. So this from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, 31st chapter, 9th shloka. So this is a famous shloka, actually. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also released, when the Maharaj, actually, when he came, he wanted to, massage the lotus feet, Pradabhuta Maharaj. Yeah, so he, wanted to catch, actually, the attention of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he said this sloka. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu completely, fallen, he cannot completely fall into ecstasy, basically. So it says that the nectar of the words and descriptions of the activities of the Lord are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. So when we feel that I have a suffering in this material, I have this problem, I have that problem, we should not think that, okay, these problems are normal. Oh, everybody is having problem. I have a problem, then I will call somebody and say, oh, do you have any problem? How is your life going? And they also started talking. Then we'll think, oh, this problem is, it's common for everyone and it's fine. Everyone will have a problem. It's okay. It's not like that. This problem shows actually our unnatural situation, a natural situation. So the gopis are saying your activities are the life and soul for those suffering in this material world. So many of the living entities, they will not understand that they are suffering. Thinking that, oh, other person also suffering, other person also a problem, and I can enjoy also, it's fine. It's not like that. And it eradicates one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. So somebody hear about this Krishna Katha, the glorification of Krishna, the names of Krishna, our good fortune starts coming. So if you want to become a fortunate soul, definitely we should hear about Krishna. In the association of devotees. These are transmitted all over the world and filled with spiritual power. Certainly, those who spread the message of Godhead are also most beneficent. Ruvigrunandiye, Bhuri Dhajana. Those who spread the glories of Krishna towards others, they are also most beneficent. And so so that's what these gopis sung this very, very beautiful song, Gopi Geet. And I would recommend actually devotees to sing and understand actually this Gopi Geet, how much love they are having, how much from the depth of their heart actually they are singing in separation from Krishna. We don't know Krishna himself, and what to talk about separation. So these things actually, if we have to understand, we have to be in the association of devotees. And if we are in the materialistic people, they will have nice or so-called nice, we can say, about a club, or about the movie, or about one man got a love failure with another woman and married another man, or things like that will be more relishing for people in the materialistic world. And these things, they will say, what you are talking of? Who is Krishna? And not, have you seen Krishna? Is God is there? I know so many questions they keep asking. So it is very important that we should be in the association of devotees. If we are not in the association of devotees, all these things looks like some imaginary, basically. So, and when we read Gopi Geet, we really understand how much depth actually they have, and how much deep love they have for Krishna. And that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also said there, Gopi Partu Padakamalayur Das 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 and Dasa. And I want to become a servant of gopis. I know, because they are the topmost in love for Krishna. And that is the perfection of life. So why we had to talk about this gopis too much? Because that is the perfection of our life. I know Prabhupada has given us in all the lectures actually about love of Krishna, attaining the love of Krishna. Who exhibited this love of Krishna is this gopis. That's what, and among all the leelas, this Vrindavan leela, Krishna likes too much. And there are many stories also, Krishna getting headache, and I think many other classes also devotees are discussed about that. The gopis dust was smeared on the head of Krishna and he got relieved from the headache and all those things. So one who want to be absorbed in Krishna consciousness definitely should read Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto. And Prabhupada also recommends, we should read Krishna book. If we want to get attracted, attached to Krishna, we should definitely read the Krishna book also. Krishna book Prabhupada has written, it's a summary of this 4 parts of 10th Canto. So definitely Prabhupada also recommends that before going to the sleep, we should read Krishna book and have nice remembrance of Krishna and go to the sleep. I know this, people are scared actually, oh, I may get bad dreams, so many things actually. We can get relieved from all these things by getting in touch with Krishna. I know, because he is the killer of all the demons. He is the killer of all inauspiciousness. So we'll continue with, okay, maybe, yeah, another 5-10 minutes we can close. So Krishna leaving to Mathura. I know that is a very, very sad news for the gopis. I know just now we have seen how much the gopis love Krishna, and somebody is going to take Krishna from them. I know how they can bear that. I know, so that's what the gopis said, that Akrura came to take Krishna. He is Krura only. He is very, very cruel. I know that's what he is taking our heart and soul. How we can live without him. And many gopis also, they left their body when Akrura took Krishna. Now this Akrura's arrival is another very nice explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. So Akrura, Krishna's Kamsa sent actually Akrura to bring Krishna to Mathura. So then Akrura was actually personally was not able to go and see Krishna. So when Kamsa gave this instruction, Akrura became extremely happy. Oh, today I'm going to see that beautiful Krishna, that wonderful Krishna. I know today I can meet him. I can see his lotus feet. I can see his beautiful face. I can see his curly locks of hairs. And Akrura was so happy. When he got the order actually to go and bring Krishna, and throughout his journey from Mathura to Vrindavan, throughout the journey, he was actually remembering, today I will meet Krishna, today I will become the fortunate person. I know actually the Prabhupada says that this should be our mode when we are going to Vrindavan. I know we should not go Vrindavan like in a picnic place. And how I can enjoy this. I can go to that lassi parlor and drink some lassi and enjoy that dish or things like that. I know this is the actual mood when we go to Vrindavan. Thinking about Krishna, I can meet Krishna. I can see the pastimes that is done by Krishna. I know we should definitely read this. Of course, we cannot say a chapter that is not important in this 10th canto. So this all pastime, if you want to relish, definitely we should have Srimad Bhagavatam with us. So because when Akrura came to Vrindavan Leela is going to finish. Vrindavan Leela is going to finish, and that is the starting of Mathura Leela. And the gopis, they are not leaving actually Krishna also. they are on the way, they are standing and literally showing their hands and no, stop. They are falling on, some gopis are falling on the road, and they are not allowing Krishna to go. And Krishna said, Krishna is such a beautiful speaker. He said, don't worry, today evening I will come back. I will just go do this activity of killing Kamsa and I will come back. So all of you should be patient. I will not stay there. So like that day when Krishna never came back to Vrindavan. But we should understand that, Krishna will never leave Vrindavan. Only Vasudev Krishna, or the Vishnu form of Krishna, actually went to Mathura. Still, but the gopis are not able to have that pastimes with the Lord. So Lord also wanted us, why this Lord did this pastime of going to Mathura is basically Lord loves to worship him in the mood of separation. When Krishna is always there, we'll not give any much importance. So when the Lord is not there, they will be more hankering for the Lord. So then the Krishna's pastimes in Dwaraka, the erecting of Dwaraka and marrying of 16,100 queens. And so, there are very various pastimes. As I mentioned, it takes a long time actually to discuss all these pastimes. So you can understand that Krishna is supreme in Mathura and most supreme in Dwaraka and most supreme in Vrindavana. And it says that Vrindavana Pariteja Padam Egam Na Gachadi. Krishna will never leave, or Krishna will never take one step beyond Vrindavan. Because he cannot leave his gopis. He cannot leave the association of the gopis. So it is the Vishnu or the Vasudev Krishna. Actually, he went to the Dwaraka and Mathura pastimes. So yeah, so these are the nice pastimes. If you want to understand more about this, definitely again I'm saying we should have Srimad Bhagavatam at home, and we should also read Srimad Bhagavatam, and we should discuss Srimad Bhagavatam with others. Okay, I think we can time up, so we can stop here. Any comments or any questions? Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji, you are able to hear you. Yeah, if anybody has any comments or questions, they can ask Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, one question related to this. While leaving to where Madhura, Krishna actually, Akrura told the truth, right, to Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mata.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So
Akrura said, yeah. Yeah, he mentioned actually, Krishna has some other very important activity to do of killing of Kamsa, so that we have to take Krishna. But the gopis are not able to know all these things.
Yeah, actually, whether he told like this, he is the actual son of Devaki and Vasudeva, like this he told, or
I'm not sure about that much. Maybe some other devotees, Prabham Prabhu, are there, can help. Whether he told the actual truth, that is your question? Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
But what I heard is that he called that King Kamsa is calling him because he has a function. I mean, he is inviting his son-in-law, or what he is inviting for the function. That's what I heard. Yeah, it is not. He did not. I mean, came as a relative. He came as a Kamsa's messenger. So invite him to the Kamsa's arena.
Yeah.
Okay. Prabhu. Yeah, actually, I thought why means once he left means again why they didn't try to call him back something because he's his son like this. I thought.
Okay, yeah. So again, Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, I know they, I don't know what is the time actually they went. They actually requested actually Krishna, no, you forgot your parents. I know when you again want to see. I know, so more details, maybe some senior devotees can help out. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Mataji, thank you. I'll
Okay,
see.
okay, Prabhuji. Okay, anything else devotees want to say or ask? Otherwise, we can stop here.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Aparna Mataji.
Mataji, as far as I've heard, Mataji, that they say that Akrura has told Vasudeva and Devaki are the original parents. He has told them, Nanda Maharaj. And the whole night they were feeling bad. They were crying and all that was happening there. That's what I've heard, Mataji. Maybe senior devotees can help out.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Very nice session, Mataji. Very interesting. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And Mataji, you mentioned no that 10th canto we cannot directly jump, but Krishna book we can directly read.
Yeah.
Because Krishna book has given a summary, Prabhupada has given a summary, so we can directly read. There is not that after complete 9 canto.
Yes,
Directly.
yeah. Yes, very true. Yeah, Krishna book we can read. I know Prabhupada also, that's what Prabhupada in the beginning itself, he wrote Krishna book and the nice pastimes. Yeah, yes, very true. Okay, then we will stop here. Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji, for wonderful class. Talking, it is very difficult to talk. There, I thought there are 90 stories. How Mataji will cover in 1 hour?
It is difficult.
Yeah, so you at least you gave us a summary. It was very nice. Let's all thank Mataji by chanting one time Hare Mantra. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Mataji.
So as all the devotees know, we just finished Janmashtami celebrations and Prabhupada's 125th appearance. So we all happy that Prabhupada has given us so many books and Prabhupada requested us to read his book. So it is a great opportunity. Even Bhadra Purnima is coming. So whoever has not bought Bhagavatam or whoever has not inspired their members or relatives, friends, they can take this as opportunity telling about Prabhupada of his 125th appearance and how the government of India also it is publishing Prabhupada's point. So Prabhupada has become so famous now. So you can talk about Prabhupada to anybody and talk about his books. And you, everyone can take this advantage and talk to their relatives, friends, telling that about Prabhupada books. And Bhadra Purnima is also needed. And Mataji was explaining in the classes. So we should we should read Bhagavatam. So if you have, then you can read. So request everyone to promote Bhagavatam reading and Bhagavatam distributing. With this, anything else is there? Anybody wants to? Okay, so with this we'll stop here.